Hello, welcome back to EU4 as Provence, where last time we had a pretty disgusting war with Mr. Osman. We got all of Hungary's cores back, we got all but one of Karaman's cores back, and I remembered, or I realised, more to the point, that I have completely forgotten that this is a thing you can do, and it's something I really should have done when they were an OPM, but I'm going to have to do it now, I'm afraid. So here we go. It was absolutely fine. And I can pay off 10 ducats of debt, and I'm going to. So there we are. I was expecting to pay that off to help, but that works. Okay, that's great. Took him up to plus 14. Okay, that was nothing to worry about there. It does mean, however, they're going to be in trouble. But it also means I can give them a help in hand. Oh shit, okay, there's a lot to do here. I'm going to start... Well, Hungary doesn't have as much of an issue with this sort of thing. Because number one, they're mainly Catholic already. And also... Oh, they don't have the thing yet that ignores heretics, but they will have that at some point. Karaman don't have that, so Karaman's going to get converted. And start with the biggest one first, I reckon. There you go, Karaman. Merry Christmas. Hopefully that helps. Enjoy your rebels. Meanwhile, Aragon's under siege from pretender rebels, so I've got to get over there. By the time I get there, hopefully my army will have recovered. And then we need to go to war with Bohemia, which I was going to do last time, but I decided to attack the Ottomans instead because I just did. And I found my notes from the time before last, where I've just written at the very top left of a piece of paper, Bohemia next, please. And now I feel it's like a really sad little note, like a broken promise. So sorry about that, past me. You're not going to become a march. Get fucked. They're all fine. Erg Schmerg. Jesus. Look at all this. Isn't it just absolutely vile? There's going to be a lot of babysitting we need to do when we finally regain the emperorship. I mean, we still have the emperorship, but we're going to lose it. Fucking what? How has this happened? Stop voting for me! This is so bad. I'm trying to stop being emperor here. Stop voting for me. Fucking hell. Right, let's break this one. Oh, they're still voting for me. I just have to insult them all again. If my diplomats to get home. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Right, you're bloody Protestants. You can get. Why are you voting for me? You're a Protestant. Get out of here. They're still voting for me. What are you doing? Stop it! It's just utterly ridiculous, isn't it? Wait for him to come home. Jesus Christ. They were all not voting for me at all last month, and now all of a sudden they're like, oh, let's all vote for you again. Ridiculous. Right, we should be good. Only 2 people. Well, still 2 people voting for us that I don't want to vote for me. I'm gonna have to send an insult to Brandenburg as well. I don't know why it's so fucking difficult. Just it's like I break all the alliances, I break all the marriages, and they're still like, oh please, 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 I'll vote for you. Utterly ridiculous. Right, there we go. Fucking hell. So no, Saxony's still voting for me. No. Madness. I'm never going to be able to get bloody re-elected at this rate. Send them so many bloody insults. Man alive. Because the thing is, they're still voting for me because I'm still in the Empire. Once I form Jerusalem, my capital will be over here. I won't be in the Empire anymore. They're a pain in the bum. It means it'd be difficult for them to vote for me. Because I believe... Is it a plus 50 modifier? Plus 50 for being a large nation in the Empire. Mad. Now, I better just double check that I can only add EU4 provinces in Europe. Adding provinces in Europe. Yeah. The provinces in Europe. Only provinces in Europe can be added to the HRE. Cool. Cool. Just checking. Just checking. I thought I had that right, but I'd be absolutely sure. Where's my other army? Are you just not moving? You're just not going anywhere. Thanks for that. Definitely told you to fucking go somewhere. You just decided not to. Thanks for that. Ridiculous. Fucking hell. Get them all to come with me. Are you the fastest one as well? No, you are. Why have you stopped? Oh, fucking fuck you. That's probably why they stopped. Okay, they're good. I'm hoping someone will come with me, because there's Aragon gone. Where have they Aragon? They got 5k there. They had 22k a second ago. Where did they go? I've lost them. I was hoping they'd attach to me as I go through, like on my way. Good lord. You'll vote for me again. No. I mean, they almost are again after all of that. It's madness. It's madness. I could do with you sieging that down, actually, gotta be honest. No one's going to attach right there. I mean, they didn't fucking help me during the war, so I don't know why I think they'd start helping me in peace. Although they did end up helping in the end, which was weird. Very odd thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. 1 year to go. Okay. We should have plenty of time. We do need some help as well, though. Love it if someone was to help. Imagine that. Imagine if someone helped. Good lord. I'm just gonna check something. What was it? I've forgotten. Fuck, what was I doing? Just look at this. Completely forgotten what. Oh yes, it was this. 9 ducats from the Ottomans, lovely. But I will leave. What? Thank you. Oh, there you go. How's this looking? Are they doing any of them? Hard to tell, isn't it? Doesn't look like it. Rubbish. They already can't afford it, to be fair. Was that Munster or Munster? It was Munster. This is becoming an issue now, I've got to be honest. We're on the halfway, so it ain't all bad. Could be significantly worse. Ah, they're on the mountains. That's perfect, actually. Hopefully I'll attack them there. That's really helpful. See, that fort has its uses. If I can destroy that stack, I think it means they can't enforce demands. Oh, is it only just that they control the capital? Well, we'll figure that out as we go. Oh, here's Aragon. Perfect. I'm keeping the discipline guy for the morale guy rather, just whilst I'm dealing with this, and then I'll get rid of him. Oh no, I need to attack Bohemia, so it ain't over yet. Right, in we go. We get another brilliant morale tick. We will, or reinforcement tick rather. Perfect. Right, get in there, you bastards. I've got to kill these, and I've got 6 months or so to siege the capital. Which may or may not happen, I'll be honest. Oh, we can see the new world. I'll look at that in a second. Death. That was a bad roll. Better. Very weak now. Oh my god, come on. I forgot to change to a good general. My god, that was so bad. I think I need to try and kill this guy before they fucking re-elect me again. Okay, they're doing alright. Okay, good. So now let's get all the cannons. Just a 2 siege and let's get on there. Has that stopped? No. Fuck. Okay, whatever. Probably shouldn't have done that. No worries. Really needs to win this very quickly. Bang. It was just the worst possible timing. All my troops were over here in the middle of a fucking war with the Ottomans. And they picked that time to be like, oh, we're going to rise up, thanks. Very, very bad timing. I forgot about these as well. That would have helped. We've got 6 months. We should be okay at 42% and a wall breach, I imagine. Oh, Britain exists now. Up yours, Britain. I hate you. Oh, look, oh. You don't often see those, like... They stand out against the red. These thinking little signposts or whatever, flags. Just looks odd sometimes when you suddenly notice them, because you can't really see them against a lot of the other ones. I wish you could turn them off, honestly, but you don't seem to be able to. Like, you don't need to know, you don't need to zoom in and be like, oh, who owns this province? Oh, I think it's France. It's pretty obvious who owns it. I have maths. No. Well, no, England isn't, but Britain is. Oh, you fucking bastards. Not this again. Still 5 months, apparently. Oh, it's just a percentage-based thing, that's why. Jesus, talk about cutting it fine. How long does it take these galleys to get over it? Come on, man. Go for that. Oof. Why none of these provinces big enough for me? There we are. Ferran de Pena. Didn't manage to kill my king, my emperor either. That's why it took so long, because I'm at speed. speed 3. Saint-Esprit, I like it. Right. Now, I need to go and kill Bohemia. Oh, they've allied someone else. Who was that? Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, the New World. Sake. An attempt was made. Oh, they haven't gone around here. That's interesting. Maybe I should give it a go. Seems unlikely. Oh, very nice. Yeah, the only other way to move back into the HRE as Jerusalem is to somehow lose a war and give up all my land over here, which I've, given how much I bled for it, ain't gonna happen. There no... Oh, whatever. You the fastest. Please be the fastest, thank you. It's pretty bad, isn't it? I'll be honest with you, it's pretty bad. Oi, oi, oi. It's fine. Let's keep it at a modest level. Doesn't look like they're doing any of them themselves. Oh, I can't tell, actually, can I? If I had the little... Hang on. You can look at the little man, but I don't know what one that is. Ambient objects? That's not it. How can you... How is it that you see the little man preaching? It's so long since I switched it all off, I don't even know what they are anymore. Doesn't look like it's any of those. Not particles, reflections, shadows, or trees, are they? Or whatever. God knows. God knows. Did I see Rothenburg there? Because it looked like they had a cool flag, and I love a cool flag, but I don't know where Rothenburg is. This happened before. I never learn. I still can't see him. Oh, there they are. I knew they were the little boy. That's not as good as I thought. No, where are they? Oh no, they've been killed. Oh no, maybe the flag mod has made the flag not cool anymore. Oh well. Shit happens. How many have you got then? 33k, we should be a-okay in this war. Calling in allies and shit. We're looking good there. A bit worried about this. They're absolutely determined to vote for me. Ridiculous. Wonderful. Hooray! Alright, so what do we got here? We got a mountain fort there. That was mothballed. Can I get through to that? Is a question. If doesn't look like it's in anyone else's zone of control, does it? So we should be okay. There might be someone sat on it. Question is, will Austria join in? Yes, they will. Perfect. Passau won't, which is even better. We'll just put... what should we put on that? To you, and then we'll put this siege guy on the actual fort. I used to know the shortcut for this. Nope. There we go. Comma. Don't know how long it'll take. I could just unmothball it now, but let's wait and see. Right. Can I even get to it is the other question, but we'll soon find out. Hello. Let's take that one. Really make much difference, does it? Hi, Austria. Thanks for your help. Take core, I don't care. Say Trentzim. It's good to take forts as the war goal because there's less the enemy. God, I'm tired. Your enemy has a harder time taking them back. That's what I'm trying to say. Right. Con Yelm. I didn't black flag. Thank God for that. I can go straight in there. Even better. 4th of July. Wonderful stuff. That fort's in a commanding position on the grasslands. Wait, I don't even know if I really needed to call Austria in or not. It's just I kind of felt like I ought to. God, look at this. That's what I'm talking about. And save up some of my mill points. Yeah, I probably should as well because that's an important one. I wasn't sure if I'd black flag if I didn't call them into the war. Well, I have access, so maybe that's alright. I'm not 100% sure, though. Don't really know how this game works, as is apparent. What else have we got in this, then? Volgast and Thuringia. Level 1 fort, so that should be nice and easy. Oh, and they're disgusting religions as well. Even better. I can force convert them then. Oh no! An outbreak of disease. Well, whatever. Fine. There's that one. Lovely stuff. Well, I'll tell you what, let's go to Volgast. Might be an army up here somewhere, but we'll figure it out as we go along. Are there not any more forts? No? Awesome. Is Moravia still around? Oh yeah, there we are. Got all about them. It's for the best. Natural wall breach, lovely stuff. Nice. Doing it in no time at all. Ah, there we are, they're doing that one. Perfect. Because that's not one of mine, is it? No. Down, yeah, there's no cross next to it. Oh, that's how you can tell. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like I knew that. It was kind of silly that I didn't realise. Anyway. Oh dear. But the point still stands. There's meant to be a little man on here going, Om Nom Shabai. But I've switched all that stuff off, but now I can't figure out how to turn it back on if I want to look at it. Oh well. Oh, they've gone over here. That's not very nice, is it? Well, France will deal with that. That's fine. France should deal with that. This fucking Aragon's going to come and help. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine that. After imagine that, it's watch the dot. 47 points if you get that reference. Are they still in an onion? My god. I feel like that might be worth doing, you know, just because there's an opportunity to get Russia in a union. Although they need to get all of that first. Now allied to Poland. Oh yeah, we're going to be quite short of a Russia, I think, for the time being. Once I've beaten up Poland, I think might be when it happens. I mean, Sweden has no desire to gobble that up, so I kind of need an independent Muscovy first. Getting ahead of myself, perhaps. I haven't formed Jerusalem yet. Although I can, just haven't, for strategic reasons. Or mainly that I can't. Look, they're all nearly voting for me again! Stop it! I'm gonna have to just abdicate. Because this is getting silly, I need to... I can't trust fate. Otherwise, I'm going to unexpectedly die and they're all going to vote for me and I'm going to be emperor again. Ugh, Champs-Élysées. I'm losing a lot of men here. Oh, French are doing the job over there. It's very good. Comes the Aragonese. For some reason, going down into it, they love doing this. They come out of Aragon, out of Iberia. They go towards the war and then they fuck off down into Italy and then they come back out and then they'll probably go back to Aragon now. It's never going to stop annoying me, sorry. Maybe I'll try and get them in a union. That'd be a laugh, wouldn't it? The Adolf is tot. There it is. I've had some good luck over this campaign, to be fair, with sieges. I've got quite a few of them quite quickly. So it's only fair that it's starting to even out now and in the last war. Ah, Ethiopia. Hello there. How's it going? Why do I know about you? Is it because you're Christian? Probably. Oh, you're a big boy, aren't you? Lovely stuff. There we are, significantly reduced them. Caraman's here! Ethiopia getting even bigger. Yeah, it's good Austria's joined in with this. I think they're just attaching because there's only 3 of them. Not because I told them to or anything. I can probably peace out now, to be honest, but I want to sort these other guys out first before I do that. Speed 4 though. This war is pretty much over. ba, ba, ba. Excellent, we will take that. And I think I was going to say admin ideas, wasn't I? I focused admin, yeah. Admin ideas, admin ideas, admin ideas. Whilst I'm busy integrating people. Hello. Conventicle Act. Missionary Strength, thank you very much. Tolerance of heretics. Get out of here. No tolerance here, thanks. I didn't see what policies I got from admin, actually. Didn't really care. Diplomats from there. And that's it, but yeah, don't matter. Oh, I want religious as well at some point. We seem to be doing okay so far, though. Perhaps we don't need it just yet, if at all. Seems to be going too fast at speed 4, I don't know why. Oh well. Right, Puffacis. You are a Catholic. Oh, you might not know it, but you're Catholic. You might not be aware of that fact yet, but you are Catholic. Pardubice. Oh. Do them at least. Don't really care about the alliances, but we can do that. Fucking hell. How much do I get? 70? Not too bad, not too bad. Thank you very much. Although they'll probably be like, oh no, all my provinces are reformed, better switch to reformed. That's normally how it goes. I think they might still have an army, perhaps that's why they're not piecing out. Yeah, that'll be it. You've still got 33k knocking about. We'll try and get away with splitting up. I'm just gonna loot Prague, why not? Is it already looted? It's already looted. Let's loot that one. Somewhere I can stand. Bloody hell. Nice. We got the 5 prestige. I was watching the number. Notching the wumber, if you prefer. Oh shit, I forgot about... I couldn't do it anyway. That would have been quite useful in the Ottoman War, actually, wouldn't it? Oh well. Wow. Having my own little vassal swarm. Right, there we are. They'll peace out now, I hope. Seriously? That seems unreasonable. just throwing that out there. It's very odd. I'll just loot you for a bit then. Oh, there's still a province missing, that's why. I won't get across there either, can I? It's a very short war. Whoa, 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 watch out for Wolgast. Or, sorry, watch out for Vodgast. There they are. Sieging Paris. There we are. We're after him. When the wars are in Europe, they do help. It's just when it's a bit further afield, they kind of go, oh, no thanks. You know, allies and stuff. They tend to go by continent a lot for some reason. The Ottomans are still finding areas to expand into. That's why it was important. I took as much as I could. So yeah, I'm glad I did that. I think it was the right decision. One more province to take, obviously. It's that one I want as well. I'm wondering whether I ought to attack Mecklenburg as well, you know. Allied to Castile, Jesus. Although no one's going to join. I'll go for Reconquest. Same provinces, yeah. Additional Frankreich Shaft. I'm going to start that war right now because we're in a good spot. Ah. Okay. That's fine. And they've lost that alliance. Perfect. Seems very unreasonable if you ask me. Well, I tell you what I'm going to do with these dudes then is go and siege Mecklenburg. Papal State's done nothing to help me, so it's part time I use some of these favours. Can do out for out at the moment. I could actually call Austria in now and Castile can't join. So they might join just because they're a great power. Fuck it. Why the hell not? Sorry, was your name? I thought it said Finger. Maria Theresa Finger. Although fighting Castile wouldn't be that bad, to be honest. He only got 22,000 troops. No one's got any fucking claims on him anyway. But yeah, there aren't much of them there, is there? Okay. We'll just do that, that's fine. Going over there? Good. Now, oh, you don't need to wait a day anymore anyway, do you? Right, you... I could do that if I'm feeling nice, but I'm not. That's the end of that. Cool, got my cores back. Got all your money. Yeah, give me some more reps as well, you bastard. And that one too, up yours. Treaties don't really matter. Oh, it's all access anyway, isn't it? I've got to be careful with making Brandenburg too happy because they'll start fucking voting for me again. Right, that'll do. Do you have any claims, Hungary? No, I had to give them all up, didn't I? That's fine. I might just say... Oh, they won't do that. Lovely stuff. Could get Defender of the Faith. Which I guess is nice. Though I'd have to defend everyone in the HRE, so perhaps not. To 8, by about a third, be about. Oh, what army loans? I've got a couple of 196s. Half of that. What, 50, 90, 3, so 280 odd. No, not time for restructuring yet. You're cruising for a restructuring, as they say. Oh, what were them again? Wait, what? How? For fuck's sake. Pinkanek. Because yeah, they got cores over France. They must have got that as part of the Burgundian inheritance, I guess. And I got claims all over France, but I'd rather give them their cores to make them a bit happier. Lovely stuff. Only 2 more to go. Double lovely stuff. Only one more to go. Triple lovely stuff. And then we'll start on Hungary. It's looking nice over here. Nice and Catholic. Oh! Orthodox BTFO. Right. There we go. Hitting tab and Q instead of Q and W. Dear oh dear. Right, they're all having fun. Everyone's having a great time. It's all good. You can just sit there. No one will do with you yet. Rennie, you can do something. Oh my fucking god, stop voting for me! It's infuriating. And we're front runners again. Oh, I can make someone else an elector. I don't actually want to do that because they'll vote for me. Why can't I make myself an elector, eh? Could I make, like... Hang on, use... Oh, it's just so infuriating. Unless I just, like, marry them and then immediately break it, just to make them shut the fuck up. It's just ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. They're just absolutely determined to vote for me. I mean, if you actually want to stay emperor, it's really easy, because look at, even when I'm trying to get them to not vote for me, they all end up bloody voting for me. Bong. Nice. Oh yeah, I can see they're doing them now. Cool. Why can't I do these? Religious zeal. Boo. So is that due to Centre of Reformation? It must be, yeah, it's them. Oh, there's one right there. Okay, I need to force convert them then, definitely. Good God, up in heaven. So much for those electors. Oh my Christ. Okay, let's do it now then. Marry... and then dismarry. Or whatever the word is. I'm sure... I don't think there's a word for that, no. Fuck you. There we go. And my prestige was lowered through... my eyes were lowered through such an action. That's good. It's actually harder to get them to not vote for you at this stage. It really is. It's quite bizarre. Right, they're already converted, so I don't need to worry about that. But I will get war ups again, and all of that. Thank you. Rugen. Oh, little island Rugen. I'm gonna get little island Rugen because that looks hilarious. There we go. Look at him. And the line looks like he's got robot legs. Okay, that guarantee doesn't cost a thingy either. It's cool. Right. 21, unfortunately, so I can't... be nice to marry him and then try and get him in a union. Klaus Zislupska. Interesting. Let that be a lesson to you. Right, well that's kind of it now, isn't it? I don't know who I want to fight next. It's just... oh, Jesus Christ. Maybe I should attack Portugal next. Oh, Castile, rather. Are you allied to... oh, wow, okay. I'd love if these guys actually propagate some claims or whatever. Has France got any? No. Doesn't France get a thing to put there? I'm sure in the French mission tree... actually, I can have a look at their mission tree, can't I? I don't need to look at the wiki. But does it have to be Spain? Hang on, I'm just itching my ear. Because if I form France later, that might be an opportunity. Here we are. Permaclaims all over Castile. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, maybe you only get... Oh, I don't know. I don't know then. I will want to take exploration, I think, one day, but I'm not sure. I do need to kill England at some point, but we'll focus on this shit first. We've got to do the Crusader missions before anything else. It's still voting for me, stop it! To be fair, I didn't insult them, did I? I know I did. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. What an absolute nightmare. Where's my lads? Here they are, just go on there. Ah, you're a 2 siege actually. And head on there. Swap. Or just all. Perfect. Right, Monsieur Mecklenburg. 3 leagues look... Oh, is that Mecklenburg as well? Cool. 3 leagues looks like they're over and out. Force region on them, thank you. We'll transfer trade power. 4 reps, obviously. And all your money. Hooray! What? Boo! Right, 10 ducats it is then. So... that should convert that. Though it likes to do this. Dear, oh dear. There we are, lovely. How are we? Oh, there's still a fort there. But there won't be much to get from returning cores. Oh wow, okay. France. Well, they won't even do that! Because I haven't sieged the fort. Well, well, well. Switzerland ain't having shit. You can get as fuck, mate. Lovely. Spend my ill-gotten gains on something else. Ugh. They still got some armies. Oh, there they are, in fact. Bum, 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 bum. Ah, wonderful. Thank you very much. Coalition, Schmoalition. Switzerland, don't give a shit. Right. Yeah, revoke those cores. Thank you very much. I don't have any further claims, so I'll leave it there. It's Burgundy. Don't really care about them. Their capital's up there, so we don't really care about the other shit. That's cool then, we'll do that. And you're Catholic apparently, yeah. Cool, thanks very much. Loop. Yeah, we're all good. Amazing. Right. I'm now going to abdicate and get this show on the road. Double check first. Just make sure it... Yeah, because otherwise, imagine me doing it and then it doesn't work and I get re-elected. 1541 before abdication for Jerusalem purposes. There we go. Wrong way. for fuck's sake, stop electing me! Fucking hell. I'm just gonna try Control-Delete that and see if I can come back before that. Or no, I won't. I'll just bring it in here. Control-C. Let's go back to the one that I. Actually, let me rename this Pro 1541. Abdicated but got elected. Re-elected. And then I'll drop that in the same folder, and I'll make a folder in the folder saying abandoned timelines. There we are, and I'll drop that in there. And I'll just rename this one Pro again, just so I could start from where I was. Right, good lord. What an absolute nightmare. No one was voting for me. No one was voting. I think one person was. Don't tell me I got it on one person. Were they all voting for different people? I didn't really look that hard. Perhaps that's what it was. Because I had the highest prestige, they still voted for me. Good lord. Right, I'm gonna go get a cup of tea whilst that's restarting. Bear with. Right, let's try that again, shall we? No one is voting for me. Oh my... They're minus... I've still got 2 votes somehow. How is this even a thing? I don't understand. Fucking hell. You gotta fucking stop this. Guys, come on. I need to marry them. And also marry... I can't marry them. But then I need to break the marriage again. Fucking joke. Surely, From here, no one is voting for me, surely. Right, let's wait a month. Oh my god. It's just, what a nightmare. What a fucking nightmare. Right. From there, you cannot re-elect me. There we go. Ugh. Bohemia. So now, I can form Jerusalem, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave the HRE, unfortunately. But I'm going to also become Jerusalem. And I'll have to retake all my reforms. Crusader state, heirs can be generals, rulers can be generals. 15%, and I get my permanent CB. Oy vey, here we go. Double check I've done all my missions, haven't I? Yeah, okay, great. I haven't done that one, but that was never going to happen. Alright, here we go then. Jerusalem get. We get a load of cores, which is nice. New traditions and ambitions? Yes, please. So, hello, I am now Jerusalem. Also, kept on with PUs, thankfully. Ideas and traditions. So Provence, people don't like them. I like Provence's traditions, but Jerusalem's traditions are quite something. We get plus 2% missionary strength and minus 25% missionary maintenance cost. We get yearly prestige and legitimacy, which are molto bene. We get plus 2 papal influence. We get 5% discipline. We get another missionary. We will get land leader shock. We'll get a fort defense for all the difference that makes. We'll get plus 2 diplo rep, and then we'll finish that off with 25% manpower modifier. So it's pretty good. They're much, obviously, more military and religious focused, as you'd expect from Jerusalem. Our capital is now in Jerusalem, which is protected by the sacred Jerusalem. Oh, look at them! They've got the little. They look like little crusaders, little fucking hammer halberds. Didn't know that was a thing. It's cool though. Nice. We are the knights who say Deus Vult. Yes, and now we're going to get... I don't think we have the CBs yet. No. But look, we get a core in... and we've got a core there as well. Which will run out... Oh, wow. Quite soon, actually. Okay, but we'll go to war with them next anyway. Looks like in 47. We can get that core back. So we'll have 2 cores to get. I won't do a reconquest war though, I'll do a regular one. I think our truce with the Mamluks has ended. Oh no, it's about to end. Okay, they could probably do a quick little reconquest war there. However, we will have passed some missions, but I'll see what we do there. I want to delete that fort. This is cool. So we tick that box. It means I say mothball all forts. That one stays on. It's pretty neat, huh? Alright, yeah, so now we're not in the HRE, obviously. Our economy is to shit as well. That's another issue. This is our home trade node. So let's stick a guy collecting in there. And we'll transfer one there. Now, I don't know which would have been better, honestly, but at some point we'll move back up to Genoa, just because that does seem to be a better option, really. I mean, that goes straight to Genoa, so we can go... We'll worry about that another time. I'm not going to have to trade companies and such, because we form France, our capital will end up there again, won't it? So, but if we separate our trade port from our capital, next time when we form France, our capital goes up here, our trade port will stay in Genoa. That's the idea. Anyway, missions. We have swayed the Pope. And we get permanent claims on Maria and friends. Lovely stuff. And we kept our claims there as well, that's good. I wondered if when we tag switch we'd lose those claims, but luckily they transfer with us. Maritime allies. We've got Malta. Here we are. Liège? What's Liège got to do with anything? 100 dip, thank you very much. And that's it. Total neighbour size 100% of the force limit. Was it not? It was. Oh Jesus, it's gone up considerably. Well, that seems like quite an easy one. Aleppo and Palestine, I mean that doesn't mean anything. Oh yeah, because we can work our way through these actually. Alright, let's build some boats then. Galleys, what we need. Galleys, yes indeed. Alright, here we are. Like that. I could really do with them not all building on the same province though, if I'm being perfectly honest. Seems a bit silly if you ask me. I'm over my force limit by quite a lot. I didn't realise I was. Oh, I'm not the Emperor anymore, that's why. Oh, that's fine, we'll live with that. I don't know why they always want to build them in different bloody places. Or in the same place when they could build them in different places. Anyway, first things first, I need to take a screenshot of this 444 because it's important. There we go. I'm going to remarry them, thanks. Right, see now, no one has any interest in voting for me. But we can come back to that another time. We should get an heir at some point. Might have to redo my marriages, perhaps. Yes, Great Crusader State. Lovely stuff. None of these are any... This is my favourite one. But if I'm becoming HR Emperor, it's not a good one. And I'm becoming HR Emperor, god damn it. Yeah, I need to redo all these. So, Austria, well that's it really, isn't it? Austria. It's just Austria. Hi Austria, how's it going? How old's me lad? 47, Christ, that's not good, is it? Okay, so what we also want to do then, I think we'll marry some electors again. If they'll have me, which they probably won't, because now I'm miles away, and I kept on marrying them and dismarrying them. Distance between borders, look. And also I just recently changed it all. Fuck. Alright, well, more about that later. See who they make the elector. The elector, next elector, nextster. Is there a one for electors on here? No, there should be, there really should be. That's still going. He's at 200, we can probably get rid of him now. We'll always leave him on. Oh, well, it's a bit weird having done that now. Yeah, what do we reckon? Should we... The force limit though. Get rid of 13 troops. I don't want to get rid of 13 troops, up yours. Oh god, maybe I should. Oh god, yeah, I definitely should. Okay, try that like that. Würzburg. The name. There we are. One under. That helps considerably. Very considerably, actually. I believe we can Tedeum. There we go. How are we looking on this? I think I might take that one just because I might get ahead of time. Be a nice bonus, yeah. Rather than moving my trade port. Well, I want to see how that's going actually. I don't think they've arrived yet, have they? No, they haven't arrived yet. They arrive in March. Oh, they arrive like now, pretty much. Three ducats from trade. Unbelievable. Holy War. Oh. Oh, we get cleansing of heresy against. Oh, because they border us. They border us. 3 fucking ducats. I don't know if that's better or worse. I didn't check. Alright, yes, okay, so let's see. We've got Strasbourg, Bergen, Mulhouse. They're all down here, aren't they? Yeah. That's quite cool. I could do that. Of course, Bohemia will help. So this is the one I'm interested in. Holy War. Show superiority. Nice. So that seems worth doing if you ask me. My truce with the Mamluks ends July this year. And then Ottomans in August in 5 years. Need to somehow get down there. Where are you going? That way. That way's quicker apparently. I feel like it definitely isn't. I'm going to go here. You guys can come here. These provinces are also crap, aren't they? So what I'm gonna do immediately is to start improving relations with all of these guys. I'll just do them all. Get them all up to 100. Oh. Ah. We'll just do that. And yeah. Do them all and then see where we end up. Hopefully I can marry some of them as well. Should help. Something else I want to do now that France is pretty damn loyal is... It was plus 15, wasn't it? Take us to 30, 40... 3. There we are. I think that's worth it. So that shoots up, of course, but it speeds that up again. In a couple of years, and I won't get the Diplomat penalty, which means I can start on Hungary as well. Which would be nice. Oh, I could just move my capital back here. The whole thing, not just the trade port, actually. Might be interesting. And then at least if I lose the emperorship, I'll end up... I think I prefer my capital there, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. I need 249. I'm going to do it, you know, because... What's this state? 24... 32. You get it for free. I mean, this is a much better state to start with. What's my primary culture? Is it Occitan still? Yeah. So, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, that's an accepted culture anyway, but I'd rather my capital was somewhere safer, i.e. surrounded by France, and it's in the Genoa trade node then. Though I wonder whether I ought to move my trade port separately, just to separate it, or I'll just move it later. No, I'm going to move my capital. I'm going to move my capital, put it back over there, which I'll be able to do soon. Diesel is diesel. Rigmarole, I believe that's pronounced. That was nearly done as well. There you go. Nissa Nissa from Song of Ice and Fire. I really would like an air. It's not a huge one, is it? I Castile. And that would be interesting. They very much hate me though. And they're too far away. Good, right. This is more of an issue. Ethiopia's there. Milan, Portugal. There's a few people. Any of them on that list? No. Just watching the little cross down on the bottom. No, none of them are on that list. We'll need to marry some people, don't I? Oh dear, -4. How did that happen? Oh, whatever. Okay, maybe we'll leave it for now. Can I... No. Ah. Would they be an heir of my dynasty? I've never used that button before. Let's, to the internet. Ruler. Let's see what the wiki says. Introduce new heir. Introduce me 20 prestige. I need 90 legitimacy. It will come from a local dynasty. I don't like that at all, thank you. The Valois till I die. I mean, plenty of other things I could do till I die. I should not do that. I'll tell you what I could do actually is get rid of the access through Venice and Milan. And I can afford to marry a few people. Jesus, and I've got no diplomats. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. That seems like it's going to be slightly nearer if you ask me. Do I? Oh, excellent. Not that I need that anymore. Do I still have cogs? Where are they? Where are they hiding? Ah, there we are. I've got Dip Rep guy already, Jesus. Surely it's got to be better than 3 if I'm over there, surely. Surely. There goes that truce. Right, capital's back in Marseille, thank you very much. Oh yeah, it's this way higher valued trade node, isn't it? Way higher valued. Mamluks of the Nile. No, that's a shame. Oh yeah, much better. Cool. Lovely stuff. Lovely muff. Soon I'll start making money. Which would be nice, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, admin ideas, I forgot about them. Oh, which happens. What I need is... Oh, he's not... Inflation guy. Level 3 is too much. It's fine. There was an inflation guy, he's obviously died a while ago. How many troops have they got these days? Oh, they're back up to 100k. So all of that I did made no fucking difference. They're still ridiculous. Good lord. And you've still got... Oh, there they are. Cool. I'm looking forward to getting them in my belly. For the money as well as the troops. Mainly the money, to be honest, but the troops is a nice bonus. The troops is a nice bonus, I agree. I also need to marry some peeps. Actually, I'm nearer all these people now, so maybe that'll make a difference in terms of whether they want to marry me. Perfect. Oh, everyone's up for it now. And by everyone, I mean Bohemia and the Palatinate and Mantua. Everyone. Problem is, because they just refused to not vote for me. I had to piss them off so much that none of them want to vote for me anymore. None of them want to ally me even. Look at this, mine's 124 for breaking a royal marriage. Why isn't it? Shouldn't it be minus 1,000 and something? Oh no, my guy would become... Yeah, sorry. I think they just didn't vote for me because my capital was in... I assumed it was because I had nowhere, but I think it was because my capital was in Asia. Anyway, Bohemia. Go. I've got a consort as well, so that's good. Do you very much need an heir? Luneburg. Curse you. You will as well. I'll do you three then. Looks good to me. I'll do relations with everyone though. Lovely stuff. Bong. It's almost done as well, which is pretty cool. Put the best maneuver on him as well, just to reduce the amount of casualties. Look at that, they're already all over him. 4K army. Can't imagine many people will help him out, to be honest. Milan. Tunis is annexed Morocco. Ooh. The beefy Tunis, isn't it? I like it. It could be a decent ally, but meh. I could get rid of them perhaps and make these. Oh, fuck it. I've got to keep the Knights Templar. What are you talking about? Put them on my redistribute the regiments to my main armies, but the further into that sentence I got, the more ridiculous I realised it was. I can't even see the people that I'm not allowed to hire anymore. Did all that, didn't even see them. Oh well. Stuff. Doesn't take long at this stage, does it? Don't have any edicts on, do I? No. Oh, they'll do it as well now. It's fine, don't worry about it. Saxony will do it as well. So I've now... Who have I thrown my lot in with? Bohemia, Brandenburg, Palatinate, Saxony. Oh, and Mantua. Fuck, I don't need all of these really, do I? Are any of them Protestant? No, actually. That's why there's no bloody League War. The Protestants haven't... I've got to decide which one of these I want to keep when the time comes. They're threatened by me, that. I think... Keep him because he's nearest to voting for me. Just do it like that, isn't it? I haven't done them. You want 4 people, ideally. I'm not a large nation in the Empire anymore either, this is the problem. I'm losing quite a lot of ground there. I ally some of these people, it'd probably be different though. I go for Palatinate over Saxony. I've got Brandenburg in there as well. Ally them. I can ditch Saxony. There we are. What is Alliance 3? Oh, and Relations jumped up as well. I think these two are pretty good. They're allied to each other as well, so there's no risk of overlap. Well, Bohemia, I don't know. Brandenburg, certainly. There's no overlap with Mantua either, to be fair. Might do them too. So Brandenburg Palatinate. Mantua. Neither Bohemia or Saxony. I've already got so much trust with Austria that the alliance there doesn't really, with Bohemia, doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, they hate the Palatinate and Brandenburg, so that seems silly. I think I'll go ally Bohemia. Hopefully Austria don't care. There we are. And then I can probably, if I got them, Bohemia, or the Bohemia will just vote for themselves all the time. Bohemia, Brandenburg, Palatinate, Mantua, and then I'll just ditch Saxony. I got 4 of them, although I don't know how they'll like it. Doing you already, doing you already. You next. Thank you. I'll improve relations with all of them anyway. Just try the halibut. Sure. Prestige helps as well. Brandenburg's done. Right click on that, that's not how it works. Yeah, sorry about that, Saxony. It's just business. Lord business. What am I doing? Fuck, yeah, okay. Me boats are done, aren't they? Get an admiral. Admiral Rimmer, sir. Oh, he's bollocks, isn't he? Not to worry. It's claims on things we've already got. And we got a modifier of... Oh, we got that as well. Modifier for something that I didn't pay attention to. There we are. Renewed Crusader Spirits. Oh, galley combat ability. Great. And then we have passed Jerusalem, because we own it. Successful raid to Jerusalem. We've already had that event, so it doesn't happen again. That's a shame. And we've got all those claims anyway. Antakya. Alright. If I'm Malta. Oh, we will own Malta in a minute. We won't be able to build the thing we need. Bit more to do there by the looks of things. Need another war with the Ottomans first, unfortunately. Oh, we should be okay once we're... Look at this, man. It made no difference taking this. It made no fucking difference at all. We need this... They still exist, you know. They don't own Constantinople, but that would be a wonderful reconquest. A wonderful reconquest. Considering I have these claims, I could take those and then do a reconquest war the next time for the rest of it. It's not all that. Constantinople's the best one, really, though, isn't it? Let's be honest. If I take admin ideas, it won't be too much of an issue. Right, I'm about to have a swig of tea, but I haven't taken the tea bag out yet or squeezed it or anything. I've done that before, but I've been like, this tea's a bit watery, a bit weak. not very sweet. Oh, whatever, you know, I'm here now, I'll drink it. And then I get to the bottom and it gets gradually better and better. So I start to think, oh, this tea wasn't too bad after all, I was just being picky. And then and I get to the bottom and the last like two gulps are really sweet, and then a tea bag falls on my face. It's happened once. I feel like I'd notice if it happened again, because I'd know, hang on a minute, have I brewed this? Because I know it's already happened to me before. Anyway, that is brewed. Give it a stir. Got my lovely glass cup from Whittards. I just bought it on a whim, so I was getting some tea, some oolong tea from them, and I just thought this cup looks nice. It's just something really cool about being able to see the tea through the through the cup, but it's double walled with air insulation in between the two layers of glass. And it really does make quite a big difference to how warm it stays, which is really good for me because I end up forgetting about it all the time. Right. Sweden, I think I would rather support that independence than do anything else. But we can't do that right now, unfortunately. But it'd be good to have a little crusade over there, wouldn't it? First things first, we must kill the Mamluks. I don't really know how, what, where, when and who that's taken. I might go for Tabuk, perhaps. Do things by Tabuk, if you prefer. Mara and Hormuz would still join. We'll go for the Holy War. We have no diplomats. There we go. We'll just get you straight on Tabuk. And we'll just drop you in here. We should be okay against them. We're going to speed 3 though, just in case. What sort of navy have you got? You got a few heavies. But I am feeling good about sending my galleys over, to be honest. Even if they are kind of shito ships. Oh, hello. That'll do me. Coastal Desert. Tech-wise, how we doing? Oh, they're still in Tech 9. Perfect. This is what I wanted against the Ottomans, wasn't it? I think they've got a better army. Whoa! They've got a 5-4 general. I just drop in here just in case. Because they're doing really well. Holy crap. Okay, we did win eventually. Good lord. Wow. I also forgot to change that general to anyone good. Yeah, we can get that core, definitely, and well, that's kind of all we want, really, isn't it? Although, we do want Syrian Desert, we're not gonna... Well, there was one for... Ah, yeah, see, this one gives me... That's a shame, isn't it? I had that already. It was owned by the Mamluks. I missed out. The Ottomans just got there before me. That would give me the claims over Syria. What are we looking at here? Are there any more provinces? Syria and Syrian Desert. Is that the whole area? Yeah, it's just 3 provinces. Oh, and I only need that anyway. Okay, but look what we're looking at here. It's not going to cost much to core, is it? I may as well just take them. Yeah, I'll just take them. Well, we'll see where we end up with this war anyway. What do we think about doing anything? We also don't need all these forts on, if I'm being perfectly honest. So we'll keep that one on. No devastation there either. Cool. Hello. Certainly. There's still a lot of Mamluks over here, isn't there? They've been spreading like a bleeding disease. Not sure what I can do. Yeah, that will cost dip as well. I can't even see these people. Definitely want to revoke a load of cores. Do that. Revoke cores. And that's not a huge amount, is it? Doesn't cost any dip to take provinces for myself because of the war goal, the CB rather. It's pretty damn cool. So that's pretty easy, isn't it? don't know if we have missions for Egypt. Yeah, we do actually. But we don't, yeah, we don't, what am I saying? Yes, we don't pay any dip to take them, but it will just cost more to core them, of course, which would be an issue when they cost so much. As long as Ethiopia doesn't take them. We're good. And it's all correct culture for me as well, so may as well have them. So you might have to take that isn't Syrian. Whatever. I could probably take those two if I want to take anything. Think about the canal then. I'll think about it. I won't be able to do anything about it, but I'll think. Into books as a bloody fort. Yeah, and then whatever we can really manage, I think we'll just think about it. I keep thinking. Think. They've still got a ton of money in their belly. I like the look of a lot. So I think that's. I know it's a big minimum, but that's probably our minimum, to be honest. We got that fort. We got the rest of the Syrian desert that we can get from them. We got all their money and shit. Got the canal area in case we get to that point. Yeah. Good, and that's 145 to core, which is quite a lot to be fair, considering that I'm trying to work my way through admin ideas, so perhaps we will leave it there. I don't even know if I want to take that really, because it is just Shito land. Especially with no claims on it. Oh, I don't know, man, it's difficult, isn't it? Even if I have to fight them, we should be okay, yeah. And yeah, I won't bang, boom, bang, a bang that one. Pretend rebels in a vassal doesn't really matter. I clicked on it, then pressed the shortcut. That's not how this works. Hyra, that one as well. Oh, before I forget. Decent general on there. Ah yeah, here we are. 25 galleys. See if they run aways. Or let's see what actually happens. Who's coming in here? Oh, Aragon and your cogs. Well, good luck. See, two galleys were buffed a lot in this gen. I was about to say in this patch. So let's see. Oh. Oh wow, yeah, they were buffed a lot. Fuck me. Okay, okay, yeah. Build galleys. And I captured... What did I capture? Oh, I captured a heavy. And another galley. Nice. Fucking hell. Alright, doesn't really do anything, does he? It's kind of pointless. We may as well just dock them all up. There's a shipyard down here as well. With these guys, I might just go and kill those rebels. Cologne's done. I keep forgetting I'm Jerusalem. It's a bit weird. It's getting relatively close. There's something I could do about it, maybe. Don't know what though. Prestige, perhaps. So. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Those missionaries are done, and dusted. That's the last one, in fact. That's what I can do anyway. Until that religious zeal runs out. $59. Bit of a way to go. 58. Still looking good. Cook in Lud. I just need to take those provinces from the bloody Ottomans and join everything up. Then I'll vassalize them. I'll integrate them rather. In fact, to be honest, they're worth it for the 6. I may as well integrate them now. Once I've got points anyway. Because that is unfortunately going to disappear quite rapidly. Oh, I've still got access through Venice. Waste of time. Yeah, unfortunately this is just going to be how it's going to be. It's going to stall quite a lot, fortunately. Making... well, once that stops I don't know what I'll be making, but we'll see. We'll find out. Oh, they moved their capital back up to Karaman. That's cool. It wasn't that down there, of course, wasn't it? I don't know about you, but I don't think that's very clever. Here we go. Right, sign I get. Clear your sign ices. Ugh. That was... ugh. Kaffa. Yuck. Yuck and gross. You do have a general. It was hidden. It's like, how can you not have a general? You're a pretender. Pretender rebels. You're a pretender rebels. You're starting to sneak in. It's gonna be tricky though, isn't it? Let's be honest. Ugh. 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 Should we explore some more of this whilst we're at it? Might find something interesting. Got a 4 maneuver, make the most of it. Right, Red Dwarf's on in half an hour, so make sure I finish in time. How much was that battle worth? That was only 4. See, that's a big Hormuz, isn't it? Big more buzz. Kind of scuppered by not having that. Ah, lose 50 admin, I can't do that. Bugger, isn't it? I'm going to do that when I come out of the war. Seize more land. Land. More Arcan land. That's not us. See which bull he picks. We still crusading? Give us a crusade, will you, son? Yay, 1 vote. Good lord. Fortunately, Bohemia's got it cleared up, haven't they? I'm gonna keep trying. Rude not to. I was hoping there might be separatists. That'd be more exciting, wouldn't it? Alas. There goes Tabuk. We got some more score. I don't really know what we want from this, if I'm honest. That's our core, isn't it? Revoked a ton of them as well. A little bit. We'll wait and see what we can manage. War with. Who are we at war with? When was in where the fuck's Mara? Oh, there they are. Could try and walk all the way over there, I guess. I suppose we kind of ought to. Any forts around there? There is one in there, isn't there? Let's try and walk to Hormuz. What's the worst that can happen? The capital appears to be not in Hormuz. I don't know where that is. That's up on the coast of Iran, isn't it? See, a few things going in my favour with there. There's just a few people who aren't really interested. Brandenburg's not interested at all because of all that bloody royal marriage breaking I had to do. Bloody nightmare. I think I'm just gonna have to wait for that to wear off before I can do anything. It's 43, so I've got a few years yet. Hopefully that'll be enough. Region that, yeah, good. That's Hadramut, isn't it? Or someone else. It ain't Mara, slightly different colour by the looks of things. Jesus Christ. It's just not giving me any fucking help, is it? Are you still at war with that Kyunlu? And the Great Horde as well. Interesting. Time to attack them. 47, that truce is up. Christ. I mean, they weren't even white peace here. What are you talking about? Oh, ongoing battles. Okay. Explains that. Drop our super squad in there. Super squad DJ. Here we go. Over force limit? Oh yeah. Only by 0.1, that's right. Over force limit because we blinking captured a couple of ships. Still at minus 19 just for that. Which is ridiculous. Get my core and that's it. And the Syrian desert. I think that'll have to do for now. Make sure I have the Syrian desert just in case anything bad happens, but they're fucking miles away from it. It's because Ethiopia's got the good bits. Hopefully they won't be too long off peacing out. There we go. I'll give you silly little ships over here. Who do you think you are? And no sign of their blinking army. Obviously running away from me, which is fine and all, but it is a show superiority where I could do with some ticking more score, honestly. I guess we don't have that. Bloody hell. Karim Abdul Jabal Shamar. Hey, they've got Hormuz. Who do they think they are? Not even in Hormuz either. It's weird. Hormuz is around here, isn't it? Oh, now we're talking. Look at that. I captured some more ships. Cogatrons. Get in the Cog Squad. More of my force limit. There. Oh well. Matters not. Oh, 2 people voted for me now. Awesome. We're getting there. And they voted for someone else. They one more and we split the vote. Bohemia won't vote for them. For anyone else though because they're getting votes from other people. I kind of need to do one of these. Bit of a nightmare. But yeah, like I said, I just need to wait for all these bad modifiers to run out, basically, don't I? You need your opinion to be at 1,467. Okay, only 10 times what it's at currently. Didn't see what you're doing, but I'm just clicking yes. Yes. Ooh, rebels. Rebels are rising. Do you know what would be awesome if those rebels took that fort back and then I could take it myself and get more war score. That would be lovely. It's equally likely that Ethiopia just kills them. There is also that option. See a bit of this now. Ugh. It looked Danish when I looked before. Guess I was wrong. Oh, big Aztec. I like the look of that. That's awesome. Very nice. They're just subjects. There's not really any way of telling how much they've reformed, unfortunately. I do love a big Aztec though, gotta be honest. Whoa. Oh look, Aragon's made it. Hello. You wanna come and help with this war, do you? Not any of the others. Gotcha. So I think in the next war against the Ottomans, I'll probably start on this side. Go for show superiority is a dangerous war goal though, isn't it? But I think if I go this side, at least I can take Constantinople. I don't know. I got a few claims and shit knocking about here and there and everywhere. They're just so difficult all the time. It's impossible. Yeah, here we are. This is now gonna slow down considerably. We're almost there. More Provence to go after this one as well. Caravans are gonna get there straight away. They care not for my inabilities. It's be a wasteland then, I guess. Again, no sign of their army. So I now need to wait for that to get to 8, and then it'll tick up by however much it costs, I think. Or would it take 8 now that it's a +1? Yeah, but it'll only use... Oh no, it used 6 or so, I don't understand. It went up by a lot though, so I'm happy with that. There we are, Mascalat. Hang on, this isn't the bottom of... Oh no, this is the Gulf. This is the top of the Gulf, isn't it? Yeah. Oh wait, no, there's another. Oh no, this is the edge. This is the edge of the Horn. Fuck me, I've used geography failing me here. Yeah. This is Arabia. They lost. Persia's over here. They lost it to. Lost it to whoever's in Persia. We'll never know. It does look like Persia. That could be Ardabil though. It's hard to tell. Go back to Jerusalem. Oh, I could suddenly see a lot more. That is the Timurids. It was Ardabil I could see there. Nice. Big old Timurids. I've seen a lot of people saying the Timurids seem to stay together a lot more in this patch. How are they doing? -14. Awesome. Wow, the Mamluks have really spread over here, haven't they? And down there. They did keep attacking Yemen, so is that Hormuz again? Surely not. Ethiopia, we really need you to peace out of this, man. Come on. I think the Mamluks are down here beating Ethiopia. But it does mean that Ethiopia shouldn't be able to stop this, which is excellent. I don't want them to stop it. I want to go and get it. Go and get it. Nice. Bum. I love that no electors have gone Protestant. Surprising, considering number one, the the usual suspect are here. You normally go Protestant. And also this. It just seems to have completely avoided them all somehow. I think it's 1650 you have to get to get an automatic peace of Westphalia. But I don't know if that means... Because if Catholic's the official faith, you can declare war on these people to force convert them. Or ask them to force convert and you get a CB if they don't. I don't know if Peace of Westphalia means you can... No, you can't still do that. You definitely can't still do that. What I'm not sure of is if you still have heretics or not. Because if that minus 0.35 goes away, that's golden. But I have a horrible feeling that because the Emperor's Catholic, it's going to say they're still heretics. I think. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Right, let's try and peace Hormuz out. Perfect. How's they doing? +7. I'm gonna go and sit and watch them. Oh no, don't you dare. Ryan Sinclair, don't you dare. Oh really? That's gross. At least they're not evangelizing it. Azif. Katsif. Yeah. Again, like, how am I beating these guys? It's just... They're actually a tech ahead of me now as well. Brilliant. It's lovely, isn't it? Oh, wow. Fair play. Still, yeah. Oh dear. I'm going to integrate Aragon. I'll maybe come up to like 3/4, 2/3 maybe of what they've got. Hungary's there. France could be there. I definitely want to attack from this direction. I think that's what needs to happen. I can literally just go straight to Constantinople. Although they're going to attack me if I do that, obviously. A few forts in the way, hills and mountains. Farmland's a bit rubbish. It's tricky. The thing, if I could rely on France to actually help me, it would be different, but I can't rely on that because they're shit. It took them about 5 years to even move their troops over here last time. That's the problem. Perhaps if it's a European conquest war, they might be more likely to join it. Actually come and help if I declare for these, perhaps. Do I get claims over Greece? Macedonia, Thrace, and Hudavendigar, yeah. I get perma claims over all of that. But I feel like Byzantium is the best one for that. Honestly, if I like conquer Maria, release Byzantium, force convert them. It's a big if. It's difficult regardless, but yeah, that's what I think should happen. And then in the subsequent war, I can do a reconquest war for their cores. But I'm assuming. But the last war was difficult enough, Christ. To be fair, in this one, you really need one province, but... You've... Seriously? After all that, you get a 50 war score and then don't take anything. That is pretty... Bloody hell, that's a good one. Fulk, hell yeah. I love that name. Fulk. Get fulked, everybody. That's actually... Admin's worse, unfortunately, so despite me cheering, he's actually... Although the 2 is pretty crap, so... It's fine. Lord. Yes, now I need to kill those rebels and siege that. jam this, isn't it? American soil. I don't know why I'm being played that. I don't know what America is. I've heard of it. I think this is it. Not sure though. Columbia, I prefer to call it. I think there's a scholar. Lovely. Why do you get two at once? That's odd. Who's the other lad? Marley. Yeah. Oh, soon though. Ooh, yeah, bastard. It's now I don't have to fight those, I can just... Although I should fight them, definitely. In fact, probably quicker just to change the general and drop him on the Cairo afterwards. But yeah, fight them because it should be a good amount of war score. Ah, I got more maneuver than you. Your 5-4 is worth nothing to me. Nothing, I say. Oh, fuck off. That really is too fast. Okay, we got him. Oh, do you want to be my vassal now, do you? Oh no, they're already someone's vassal, I forgot. It's probably just scared of me. There we are, 6 war score, lovely stuff. Infantry combat ability, lovely stuff, right. Right, he's almost there now, so let's just drop him on. Some cannons, of course. As long as I'm not going through, no, good. I could take that, but I'm kind of... things I want to do first. There we go. So that shouldn't take too long to siege, hopefully. And then we can... Why does this always happen when I'm in a war on another bloody continent? Gordon Bennett. Ay ay ay. Jeez. Well, I'm heading over there after this war anyway, so... How many have we got? 23, we should be okay. Oh, look who it is. Monsieur Mamelouk. Oh no, they're gonna go... Oh no! Not the knights! Anyone but the knights! We don't really have... No, my precious knights! Well. They're gone now. Presumably will they just hit like 0 manpower regiments and then leave or something? 25th, same day. They're dead. Well, so much for those knights. Oh, there's that bloody France again. Fucking France. Dear oh dear. Ah, speaking of Mara. Ah, wonderful. I can do more. And I will. I don't like him. There we go. Quite do that one, but we'll get Cairo soon enough. No issue. This bloody fort's done nothing. No one ever bloody sieges it. You have a wall breach. Lovely stuff. So once we got Cairo, they'll peace out, because... In fact, I'm probably going to take Cairo, I think, regardless of anything else, simply because it's by far and away their best province. It's like taking London from Britain, you know, it's just worth doing. Well, if I can take it anyway, we'll see. Oh. Oh, okay. They take that already? I'm confused. What ideas does Hedges have? I feel like they should have good ideas given they're like the custodian of the two holy cities. They don't really, do they? Yeah. Oh well, that's life. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Oh. Thanks. I love a bit of Prestig. Sorry, Stabilité, as I believe it's called. They're getting closer, but they won't vote for me whilst someone else is voting for them. That's the problem. Whack it up anyway. All these other guys that are the issue. If I can just get elected once and I can join the Empire, and that'll become part of the Empire again, and I'll have my lovely plus 50 back. We'll be all good in the hood. Even better if I could take Cairo, wouldn't it? Still get my... Oh no! Who lost a battle? Oh, it was that one. Balls. Yeah, I forgot I lost that. I get another 3 or 4 war score from this. Oh, lovely stuff. Can I even have that now? Yeah, I'm alright. Lovely, 4 war score. Don't want to take that yet. There we go. And we're back. Look out to ally them, you know. But it's another... Well, that's going to speed that up a little bit. I won't ally anyone yet. Got enough going on right now, thanks. Come on, Cairo. Do my head in this. We'll go up to speed 4. Things go faster even if they don't go faster in game, they'll go faster real time. Oh shit, it's almost time to finish and watch Red Dwarf. Oh wow, I'm still doing them that whole time, was I? Ooh, look at that. Their relations are just so low. Anything else I can do? A ton of favours here. Can't trade... There's no trade favours for opinion, that's what I've been missing this whole time. Not to worry. Oh! Oh no, it's a regent. Bloody hell. Got excited there. Our team is 10. I feel like I could get them as well if I just allied them, but I get an extra 50 opinion then, wouldn't I? Take me to minus 19, and then I'd get 30 for being an alliance. So yeah, an alliance would get them positive. But I'd still be waiting for them because Bohemia are gonna always vote for themselves. Würzburg would be the other one. Am I allied to them? No. they would take an alliance. If I get in the Empire, it makes a big difference. Ally either of those two, and I'm in either of those two. I mean, or both of them, in fact, and then I'm in with both of them, and then I don't need to worry about the others, and I can just remove them later. I don't have enough relations. This is the problem. Did I have one for being? Yeah. That's why I need influence ideas. Only one extra though, unfortunately. We got here that I'm missing out on. Legitimacy, relations, morale. I'll have to take that morale one when I go to war with Mr. Osman. Ah, come on, Cairo. We should take that before they take that. I certainly fucking hope so. I'm not chasing them all the way up there, to hell with it. There we go, wonderful. The difference that made, up to 83, Christ. Right, war reps and all that. Oh, we need to revoke all those cores again. Can I take Cairo? I can take Cairo. It's a hell of a lot to core though, so I'm going to leave it for now. Because again, we need to block off. If they integrate, the Ottomans integrate them, they can get through here, but that's a wasteland, I believe, so that stopped them in that direction. Return cores, nah, we're good. Release nations. Aden Rassids, Nadran, Mikhlaf, Iraq. Oh, there they are, hello. Anis, Fadl. Beja, Dawasir, Basra, Syria? What, OPM Syria? No, that's fine. I'll have a look at a few of these though. Okay, never mind. Can't force religion, unfortunately. I could pillage the capital, just for the fun of it. It's just malicious. Oh, give up. Need to give up claims in me? No. I'm not that far off being able to vassalize them, to be honest. Alright, that'll have to do then. Claims in Karaman, I guess. Alright, sweet, there we go. Boop. There we are. A bit nicer over there. And we'll core those three. Awesome. Right, now we need to get back over there. Quite urgently. Bloody Istvan. Bloody France. Bloody everyone. Does manpower count for this? It must do. Open integration policy, that doesn't help. It's kind of required when I'm integrating people. Forced religion. Hungary's loving it, look at him. Yeah. Better dip tech. Oh god, I forgot about that bollocks. Oh, I hate that mechanic. That's a fair mechanic though, because that's your punishment for not taking dip tech. It's not like some of the other things where it's just like punishes you for no reason. Right, what's this? Oh, I can convert that straight away, so let's do that. In a different state as well. I won't bother stating that. It's a crap thing. I'll take that because I need to work my way through here. And I get that as well, which is nice. That's the important one, and then we'll worry about the rest later on, perhaps. Right, Karaman. Do I want to integrate you as well? Well, I could. But not whilst I'm integrating someone else. I don't know whether to do Hungary next, possibly. No, I can't actually afford to. Jesus. I need to ditch some of these pricks. I don't want to break the Papal State Alliance because they're important. Let's have a little chance. Blah, 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 blah. Right, some of these guys are here already, so that's fine. It was you. Send them over to Hungary. Hungary. Do I want to pay off a ton of these loans? 5 of 51, not really worth it. Or is it? It might be. Or I just build some goodies. Pay him off. Looking pretty grim there, though, isn't it? Let's be honest. If I can just hold off bankruptcy until I've integrated everyone, I think I'm good. Right, off we go. To Knights of the Old Republic. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Enjoying this as I am. I do need to go to bed at some point tonight. Although I'll be watching Red Door for the next hour and a half, but whatever. Cool. So yeah, next time it's going to be Ottomans. But I need to figure out how I'm doing it, really, because no one's interested. They've got a truce. It's the same truce. Distant more. Not that distant though, is it? Let's be honest. So yeah, another ally nearby might be quite useful, honestly. Like, I think Tunis is maybe slightly too distant again. Opponent hates me, so I can't use them, unfortunately. Quite Horde would be a one. They've got a truce with the Ottomans now, anyway. But yeah, they've still got 100,000 troops, which is bollocks. I've got 50. I mean, they've got 32. It's up to 82. I mean, if you include France, we outnumber them massively. But you can't include these people because it doesn't work like that. But I think I'm going to have to try. I'm going to have to just try. Just have to try. What else can I say? If I have to keep retreating further and further, so be it. Because if they take this stuff, it doesn't really matter. I'll finish on my cores and stuff first, obviously. My conversions. I could leave the conversions, I suppose. But yeah, if we just try and work our way through this way, keep everyone together, get straight onto Constantinople and what have you, we'll make it like the conquest of one of the provinces down here. Maybe anabolic steroids. Maybe we have to get past a few forts to get down there, actually, don't we? Yeah, and I think I would quite like to take these provinces. Well, I'll try and take... Hang on. Here we are, I need that one. I need these two provinces. I've got a core there. And I want that province as well. To get that, to pass that mission. And then I'm thinking, release Byzantium here, and yes, I'll get claims over this in my mission tree, but... Thinking practically, reconquest, I don't have long to do it in, but a reconquest of Byzantium, you can get all of those in one war, and that's huge. So I'd rather do that if I can. Still got this going on as well, for all the good it does. Am I allied to you? Yeah. Like I said, I think if I ally these two, I'll get it, but I can't afford to ally anyone. I haven't got the, I haven't got it. I haven't got it. So that's that. Thanks for watching, everyone. It's been pretty successful so far. It's just a lot to do right now. I will see you in the next one, where I'll do all those things that I just said a minute ago. Bye.